Chelsea have ended Liam Rosenier's time as head coach after less than 4 months, following a catastrophic run of 5 consecutive Premier League defeats in which the Blues failed to score a single goal. Chelsea have ended Liam Rosenier's time as head coach after less than 4 months, following a catastrophic run of 5 consecutive Premier League defeats in which the Blues failed to score a single goal. Interim boss Calum McFarlane must now steady the ship in time for Sunday's FA Cup semi-final against Leeds at Wembley, while Chelsea begin the process of identifying their third permanent manager in under a year. The timing tells you everything about the desperation inside Stamford Bridge. With an FA Cup semi-final against Leeds at Wembley arriving on Sunday and a Champions League qualification battle still theoretically alive, Chelsea have chosen to remove Liam Rosenior rather than allow that precarious situation to deteriorate any further. Rosenior arrived at Stamford Bridge in January, having impressed at Hull and then at Strasbourg in France. Chelsea handed him a 5.5-year contract, a gesture of long-term commitment that now looks painfully premature. Yet the seeds of his downfall were visible long before the Brighton catastrophe. Across 23 games in all competitions, he won just 11. In the Premier League specifically, he collected only 5 victories from 13 outings. That is a return of fewer than 1 win in 3 top-flight games, entirely inadequate for a club whose ownership group has invested at a level unmatched anywhere in world football over the past 4 years. What makes the dismissal particularly striking is its timing within the season. Rosenior was appointed in January, midway through a campaign already disrupted by the sacking of Enzo Maresca. He inherited a squad mid-stride and was never afforded a preseason to impose a structure or identity. That context deserves acknowledgement, and it is a material disadvantage that no mid-season appointment can fully overcome. Behind the scenes, Chelsea have already begun identifying candidates for a permanent appointment. 3 names have emerged as early considerations. Andoni Iraola, the Bournemouth manager, who announced last week that he will leave the South Coast club at the end of the season, is among them. At 43, Iraola has demonstrated at Bournemouth that he can organize a team defensively, extract consistent performances from a modest budget, and implement a clear tactical identity. The emphasis on defensive organization is particularly pointed given that Chelsea conceded 9 goals across the 5-game losing run without reply. Those qualities would represent a fairly pointed contrast to what Chelsea have endured in recent weeks. Marco Silva is another name in the frame, carries enormous significance. Chelsea's ownership must resist the temptation of another high-profile reactive appointment and instead identify a manager whose style is genuinely compatible with the squad they have assembled.